Matters. From politics to entertainment, from social issues to lifestyles, from newsmakers to pop culture. If it's Jersey, it's on Jersey Central with Bert Barron.
Well, he's very popular. Sportos, motorheads, geeks, bloods, wastoids, dweebies, they all adore him. They think he's a righteous dude.
On the new Talk Radio 1450 WCTC, the voice of Central Jersey.
It is 8:08, hour number 3 of Jersey Central on this Tuesday morning. It is Bert Barron. Good to have you here. Lottery tickets, or I make that movie tickets. We're going to give those away a little bit later on this morning. I got a family 4-pack to the Starplex Cinemas at Brunswick Square Mall in East Brunswick. We'll give those away a little bit later on in this 8 o'clock hour. But joining me right now on the Raritan Bay Medical Center Jersey Newsmaker Hotline, he is the president and CEO of the Somerset County Business Partnership. And we're going to talk about the importance of millennials and what exactly having millennials live or work in your county means to the economy and really means to the overall health of your particular county in New Jersey. So let's talk to Mike Kerwin this morning on the Raritan Bay Medical Center Jersey Newsmaker Hotline. Mike, good morning. It's Bert Barron. Welcome back to WCTC, my friend. How are you?
Very good, Bert. How are you?
Good, good. Always good to talk to you. You look at the importance of millennials, and this is that group of people. They're born between 82 and 2004. They make up a huge segment of the population, and it seems like there's a shift in New Jersey of what millennials are looking for in terms of places to live and to work. Can you talk about the role that Somerset County plays in that? Sure.
Well, first of all, it's interesting. The millennial generation has now become the largest generation of all. It's surpassed the numbers, the boomer generation, which is interesting. First time it's ever happened to the boomers that were in the minority. So understanding their trends and likes and preferences is important. And the question for Somerset was, until recently when we had this report done, was whether a suburban county like Somerset County would be attractive to the millennials, because we know that they like to have more walkable urban areas that they seem to prefer.
And it seems like with everything that Somerset County has to offer, I mean, it really is the ideal suburban county. You have a nice mix of mass transit. You've got a lot of commerce and industry, but you've also got great places to live, which I think, it kind of separates Somerset County from the more urban counties that you see to the east of you and to the more rural ones that are to the west, that I think gives Somerset County a very interesting and a unique place in terms of where it's kind of set up in the state and what it has to offer millennials. I think it's in a very good position as of now.
Yeah, I think you nailed it, Bert. In fact, you should take my job. You're promoting.
Oh, wait a minute now. Hold on a minute now.
No, but that sums it up precisely. We're looking at Somerset County as sort of the best of both worlds. We have a lot of amenities such as the ballpark and open space and golf courses and Bridgewater Commons that you don't find to the west. But we also have a great quality of life, which is reflected on a lot of national polls, which confirmed Somerset County is one of the best counties to live in the entire country. So what we found when we looked into the issue was we got to get the word out to the millennials. And as you know, the way I put it, when the millennials get through their Hoboken phase and want to move back and settle down and get married, and they tend to be doing that at a later time than the boomers did, but they're starting now to look for places to settle. They are looking at Somerset County and find it as a really attractive place to settle in and raise a family.
The Hoboken phase. Can I use that in a conversation?
Yeah, you can use that one.
That is brilliant because it's right on. It's like, you get that young guy, that young girl, they're graduating out of college, let's say Rutgers, for example, and they're looking to kind of, get their career going and whatnot, and maybe they're working in New York or in Jersey City or somewhere in that area. The Hoboken phase kicks in. So you want to live in the city where there's restaurants and there's nightlife and there's bars and it's all great. Then all of a sudden you see her and your world changes, right?
That's pretty much it.
That's pretty much it, right?
I have 4 kids, and they all went to that phase as well. So
right. And then it's like, okay, well, now we want to move somewhere. We want to have, the house and the yard and the white picket fence, but we still want to have access to things. That's what I think makes Somerset County so great.
I totally agree. And we actually had this verified through a report we got done through the Rutgers-Blaustein School. Can I talk about that for a second? Or?
Of course. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, it's actually an interesting story. We were approached by Dean Hughes, who's the dean of the Blaustein School in Rutgers, the School of Planning and Urban Design, a tremendous resource for the area. And Dean Hughes said, listen, we have this class of graduate students in planning who are looking to do a project. And my question to Dean Hughes was, well, are they all millennials? And he said, yes. So I go, perfect. We can ask them what Somerset County can do to make it attractive to the millennial generation. And what will be interesting, it will be done by the millennials themselves. So we came up with a great report, which validates a lot of things we just mentioned about Somerset County being a great option for that generation.
Yeah, the priorities of the millennials, you call it the 3 A's in the report:
Yes.
affordability, amenities, and access. And boy, if there's a county that has all three of those and is really making those even more and more prevalent, it is Somerset County, New Jersey, Mike. It really is.
Yeah, thank you for saying that. And what the report also validated, which I thought was very smart and very it's going to be very helpful, is those 3 A's: affordability, accessibilities, and amenities. Turns out that's what the aging baby boomers want as well. So we're all kind of like, we have this interesting opportunity in Somerset County to promote ourselves as a really great place for the millennials to settle in. But as the boomers start to get older and move into retirement, they're going to look the downsides, and they're looking for a lot of the same things that the millennials are. So there's a possibility of what they call, what the report calls intergenerational planning, which is basically creating great places that are attractive to everybody.
Yeah, good stuff. And we've always talked, Mike, on this show for years about how Somerset County really is the crossroads of New Jersey for business and industry, where everything kind of converges all in the center part of New Jersey there. And it's also a great place to live. The schools are terrific. The traffic is workable. You know, you got a ballpark right there with a professional baseball team, which has been a hit since day one. And, getting that millennial person, that's someone who is from anywhere in New Jersey. Hopefully they're going to school here and they want to work here. Get them to stay in New Jersey. And like you said, make Somerset County attractive to that very important generation, because that's the future. That's where everybody's headed. You want the millennials to stay right here in the Garden State.
Yeah, we need to work to make it sure it happens, and we're moving in that direction. But not to put a negative spin on it, that's the employers will need the millennial generation for them to succeed.
Mm-hmm.
So unless the millennials stay in suburban New Jersey, then we'll have an economic development problem, because will be an incentive for companies to move out. As it turns out, it's the exact opposite seems to be happening. And we're going to hope to release some news soon about companies actually being attracted to Somerset County because of all the things we're talking about. And if we can convince these companies that the millennials find us an attractive place to stay, that will just seal the deal.
Good. Whether you want the downtowns like a Somerville that Somerset County has, or you want some of the big townships where you want to have the big house and the big yard, hey, Somerset County's got it all, and are really just a great place to live and work. And your work, Mike, and everybody at the Somerset County Business Partnership really goes a long way in making that happen. So congrats to you. And,
thanks, Bert.
And I guess we'll see you on September 30th. The Ridewise is going to be having their breakfast, and
good.
We're being recognized, WCTC.
Oh, yeah, great.
We are. So that's good. So we'll definitely see you there, Mike. It was great having you on the show, and keep up the great work, and we'll see you soon.
Thanks,
all
Bert.
right? All right, thank you. All right, Mike Kerwin, my guest on the Raritan Bay Medical Center, Jersey.